Brand new trading system we are releasing today, June the 8th, called VTNQ, Volume Trader Nasdaq. Take a look at the performance summary going back 5 years with $25 round turn slippage and commission. And you'll see the average trade profit is $233. Recent volatility may require more slippage and commission, but the $233 average trade profit is large enough to weather that. So here is the equity curve. Last 2 years it's done better in the higher index levels and higher volatility. 83.10 drawdown, max drawdown, and 59% profitable, 59.8%, almost 60% profitable. I want to go over the settings for this. I'm going to click on the settings tab, and you can see there is a long list of settings, many of which are set to false and are not used. So even though a strategy may have many inputs, it is customizable on the user end, but not necessarily used on our side. This strategy is not in the portfolios yet. If you have all strategy access, you will receive this, and if it is included in the portfolio, you will get the strategy if it is included in your portfolio update. Number of contracts, you can notify how many, signal how many contracts you want to trade. By default, it is 1. Don't trade if holiday function is set to true. Max daily entries is just 1 max daily entries. You're not using max daily losses, a daily loss limit, a weekly loss limit, or a monthly loss limit. The start time says 6:30. This is using a custom session, so you could put 9:30 there as well. It would not start trading until after the first bar, 9:45. So the data doesn't include 6:30 since it's not a 24-hour session. So, and it finishes at 1500. And this is based on Eastern Standard Time, so it won't take entries in the last hour. You can take them from the beginning of the day to the last hour. It will exit at 1600, which is 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, and it will exit on close. If for some reason you have data that it were to enter in on a trade not included on the holiday, it would enter on the last bar of the trade for the back test. Stop loss on the first bar, we're not using that. We're not using the basic stop loss function here for the longs or for the short. Those can be customized on the user end. We're not using the standard profit target dollar amount. These are dollar amounts for stop losses and profit targets. But we are using our RF stop loss long. So that's the stop loss that we're using. It's range filter, and it's 2.5. The multiplier is 2.5, and it's based on 15-minute bars. And the maximum stop loss is set at $2,500 per contract on the E-mini, and if you were to trade this on the micro, that would be $250 per micro. And the RF stop loss short is true, same inputs, 2.5 multiplier factor with a max stop loss of $2,500 per contract on the E-mini, $250 if you were trading the micro. And the profit target, our profit target is set to false for the longs and the shorts. Stop loss percent for the longs and the short is set to false. The profit target percent is 0.8 of the closing value of the entry price. So 0.8% of the entry price is where our profit targets are on the long and the short side based on percentage values. Let's look at the data settings. Data, edit symbol, and you see it trades the @NQ, and you will need to change this to the front month for automation. @NQ M22. Tomorrow is rollover, which would be @NQ U22, and for micros @MNQ M22 for today, and tomorrow be @MNQ U22. September. U is September 2022. $ volume NDD is one of the data series that you use here, and that requires a Nasdaq data subscription. Nasdaq equities @NQ 15-minute bars is used as well in data 3, and advanced decline line on the New York Stock Exchange is also used. So it's an interesting combination. We use volume difference on the Nasdaq, and we use the advanced decline line on the NYSE to dial it in. Good trading results the last 5 years for this setup. I want to show you the last 2 years for this setup as well. To do that, I'm going to say customize, set this to 2 years back, say OK, close it. The reason I did this is to show you the average trade profit is boosted during this time period, $353 from around $250. So in recent trading, we've had more slippage, but we've also had bigger average trade profits by over $100 based on the E-mini. And here's the equity curve going back just 2 years. So this is the new strategy. Once again, VTNQ, Volume Trend NQ. Not in any of the portfolios. I've added it to the portfolio calculator, and it will be, you will receive this if you have the all strategy access. If we add it to a portfolio, then you'll receive this update as well as part of a portfolio update. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.